Now we would like to hear from feedback from few of the participants. You can give a positive feedback as well as things that we have to improve upon so that we can look into it in the nearby conferences. Thank you, and any one of the audience can come forward.
Sir, I'm Shukmar KS, Assistant Professor from Global Academy of Technology. I'm from structural engineer background, sir, generally. I'm just the sessions were wonderful from SISMA from morning. The topics were much relevant to geotechnical and transportation engineering. And also, I think I wanted to know a few things which I have doubt that related to the geotextile fibers which are provided, suppose multiple layers in horizontal direction, vertical direction. How it will behave in load carrying capacities when the superstructures are constructed, it transfers the loads to the soil. So that I have one question. And the sessions were so beautiful, and all the sessions really back to back. It was very difficult for us to understand back to back sessions. It's good, really.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Olshri Dubey. I'm CEO of PyTech, and also I am in Forbes Women Forum. So it's a pleasure and a privilege being here. And just a personal thing I would like to share. I am an alumni of MS Ramaya College, and the distance is less than a kilometer, but it took a decade to be here inside the IISc campus, and I feel privileged to be here. And presently I'm working with the homestays of 4 states in the country, MP, Gujarat, Kerala, and Ladakh. So I'm working with the rural infrastructure development, and I have got great insights with the Jute Geotextiles, and all the experiences and the takeaways I would like to implement in my structural designs. And thank you, it was a pleasure and a privilege basically for a Ramaya alumni to be inside the IISc campus. Thank you.
First of all, I thank to all for making this national conference on geotextiles. Whenever I will think geotextiles, especially on natural fibers, means that is biodegradable. So that's why if I will ask to my guide when I will go for whatever the natural fiber means, he will say within 2-3 years that will be degradable. So you better go for a synthetic geogrid or a grid anchor. But from today, I am thinking that we can use this jute as a geotextile by enhancing that durability. And also some of the things I got it from Sir Supriya Paul also. So how can we enhance the durability? So Sir once that said we can make it as an hydrophobic. So if it is made it as a hydrophobic means what about the permeability? That will change or not? That doubt I have. Yes, permittivity test we will do.
That has been done.
Yes.
It is having aperture, so that will water will move through that one.
No, you said no, sir. The durability will be increases with respect to the hydrophobic agent. If you will use that saline-like material, if you will use means on that saline. Yes, say saline. Okay. So like that, like that materials if you will use means there will be some hydrophobic things that will be generated within jute. I think if you will mix it means then if you will do like that means. What about the permeability, that permittivity, that what it will happen? Like that I have doubt.
That is aperture is there. If you can discuss with me, I will tell you how the permeability, there will be no issue.
Yeah, okay.
It's freely draining.
Yes. Thank you so much. And thank you for...
Dr. Paul, I like to add something for his question. You are Mr.? Gurunath. Gurunath ji, you have seen our presentation. Yes. Okay. So, in particularly road construction, what I do, initially we compact the road with roller. What is compaction? Minimizing the void ratio. Is it? Yes. Thereafter, question comes consolidation. Consolidation is a protracted process. Dr. Datto, our JC sir, has told that jute is a hydrophilic material. So when you place jute geotextile untreated, not Dr. Paul's innovation will be an added advantage. But before that, even today, you have seen the total number of applications. That was not a single application was done with treated fabric, enhanced life. Normal jute geotextile enhanced the CVR value, load bearing capacity, by more than 3 times. Because consolidation took place and adequate consolidation took place thereafter, whether jute is there or not. I am concerned about the road, how road is functioning. Road is functioning well, CBR value, that is load bearing capacity, was measured and it has inside, though, so I am happy. Okay? So his invention will be an added advantage. But don't worry, you can use this jute, untreated jute, without any doubt. NJB's technical guidance will help you to establish your confidence. Thank you.
Now I would like to call upon Shri Anindya Acharya, Joint Director, Admin National Jute Board, to propose a vote of thanks.
Thank you, Madam Asha, for inviting me to propose the vote of thanks in these final moments of this national conference on jute geotextiles as sustainable solution in civil engineering application, including rural infrastructure development. Very good afternoon to you all present in this august audience. On behalf of the organizers of this national conference, National Jute Board, Ministry of Textile, Government of India, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, NITK, Surathkal, and IISc, Bangalore and Surathkal chapter, I convey our heartfelt gratitude to Sri Malay Chandan Chakraborty, Jute Commissioner, who has graced this inaugural session of the conference as the President by sparing his valuable time. Sir, your address enlightened us to the fact that jute geotextile is gaining acceptability amongst the end users in view of its effectiveness, eco-compatibility, appropriate techno-physical features, and price competitiveness. We are extremely encouraged by your enriching address, sir. We are extremely indebted to the legendary Professor Sri Binod Menon of Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, who has kindly consented to be the chief guest of this national conference in spite of his busy schedule and manifold high-profile assignments in hand. We are extremely honored and encouraged by your valuable address. We promise to explore the unexplored and render all assistance to the end users as you guided in the jute geotextile sector. I convey my sincere thanks and gratitude to Commodore A.K. Jolly sir, Managing Director, Jute Corporation of India, who has come all the way from Kolkata to be present in this conference as our guest of honor. We wish that you continue to shower your blessings and support in our all endeavors, sir. Professor G.L. Sivakumar Babu, the chairman of this national conference, in his plenary session address has mentioned the technology of use of JGT stands proven on the strength of laboratory studies and substantive field applications across the country for erosion control, river canal bank protection, in road construction, for prevention of railway track subsidence and slope protection. We are extremely thankful and grateful to you, sir, for steering the team for successful conduct of this national conference. I, on behalf of the organizers, also convey our sincere thanks and appreciations to all the academicians, researchers, practitioners, senior officials, all industry representatives, and experts in the field who has deliberated and interacted during these technical sessions that took place all through the day. I wish to mention all the speakers and presenters who have given their wonderful presentations that includes starting from chairman of this conference, Professor G.L. Sivakumar Babu, Professor, Indian Institute of Science, then Sri Mahesh Hiramat, ex-CAO, KRRDA, and ex-director, NRIDA, and our own National Jute Board team, led by Dr. Mahadev Datto, Mr. Monima Dash, Sri P.K. Chaudhary, the legendary person in JGT, Professor G. Madhavi Lata, IISc and Chairperson, IGS Bangalore Chapter. We are immensely impressed, Madam, with your presentation. I mentioned about Mr. Abu Riyaz Jafar, Secretary IJMA, who has given the perspective from the industry side. I specifically mention about the presentation of Dr. S. Manivanan, Principal Scientist, Land and Water Management Engineering, ICAR. Dr. Malay Kumar Dev, Director, Civil Engineering Consultancy Services Private Limited. Dr. Minimal Korolla, Vice President and Head Strategic Project, McAfee, India. Dr. Shupriyo Pal of NIT Durgapur. Dr. Srivalsa Kolathar, NIT K Suratkal, and Secretary IGS Suratkal Chapter. All of us were engrossed in a day-long discussion, and all the queries of the participants, delegates, were answered by the experts here. In the panel discussion, starting from the plenary session to panel discussion, Professor G.L. Sivakumar Babu sir has steered this function in a way that we have we have to appreciate in a kindly join hands to appreciate his effort. And I convey sincere thanks to all the guests present, all the delegates and volunteers, and all others involved in organizing this national conference in this premier center of excellence, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore today. I would like to convey special thanks to the MCs of this national conference, Madam Asha, for who has untiredly, starting from 9 o'clock in the morning to now almost 5 o'clock, she was here to steer the program in a correct fashion, in a right way. We are grateful to her. I can also convey sincere thanks to all the support staff and everybody who are directly or indirectly contributing and supporting this event to make it a success. Thank you once again to all of you present in this august audience. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sri Anindya Acharya, for those rendering. Now with this, we have come to a formal closure of this one-day national conference. So let us disperse off with for tea. Thank you, one and all.